first day in Northern Ireland. The weather is absolutely beautiful. I can't believe that a week ago back in Yorkshire we were under nearly a foot of snow. We've got fantastic skies, turquoise ocean. I'll tell you where I am. I'm overlooking a famous rope bridge. I don't know what to call it, but I'm in between Ballycastle and the Giants Causeway. I mean, with the scenery around here and the conditions we've got, that sea fret coming in, it's like it'd be hard not to find a good image. But today I'm not that interested because it's the final day of the Masters. I'm in Northern Ireland and Rory McIlroy's got a great chance of winning it. And with him being Northern Irish, if I can find a boozer that's got it on and he ends up winning it, I can see a few pints of Guinness being drunk tonight. Maybe a bit of a party afterwards. Come on, Rory. Well, that party didn't materialise last night. Congratulations to Patrick Reed, he did play well. And I managed to make a few friends and we still sank a few pots of Guinness anyway. Well, you may have noticed I've arrived at the Giants Causeway. Now I've just been down there an hour ago to see if I can make a composition or two work. But it's going to be a challenge because, for one, it's forecast to be a flat grey day. The second reason is there must be over 1,000 people down there. But the third reason is everything's jumbled. It's like there's rocks just strewn around all over the place. And the challenge for me is to try and find some order in all that chaos to make a decent image. I'll be leaving it a couple of hours and hopefully the crowds will die down and I'll go down near the sunset after the tourism shop is shut. And we'll see if we can make something. Well, that had to be the hardest shoot of my life. There were loads of people here. I mean, I expected there to be some people, but there were still loads of people. There were dogs running around, people. I mean, there was actually somebody swimming in the sea. Must be mad. So it was, the competitions I found earlier in the day, I couldn't get to them. There was just too much going off. So I found something that I thought I could try and make work. When the sun was up in the sky, it were lighting these rocks around here. So I wandered around till I could make a decent pattern out of the rocks, something that was pleasing on the eye. Set my tripod up and I took a picture as it was then. The sky was unmanageable, the sun was out, but it were lighting the rocks up nicely. Then I just left the tripod and the camera in exactly the same place and waited till the sky was more manageable. And I took another image and I'm hoping I can blend the two together later on. And if it works, it should be a decent image. But never again. I mean, if it doesn't work, I'll come down first thing in the morning and I'm pretty sure there won't be so many people around at that 6 o'clock in the morning, but you never know. But I'll give it my best shot. I'll see what happens. I hope I get a good night's sleep tonight, because the last 2 nights haven't been good. When I was in Stranraer waiting for the ferry, I think the local gang had see who's got the noisiest exhaust competition going off, and it was right outside my camper. I couldn't move because I'd had a bit of a drink, so I didn't get any sleep that night. Last night, as you know, we're desperate to watch the golf, so I park basically in the town centre. So, my bad. You get what you're given if you park in a town centre in a camper van. Well, I feel wide awake and refreshed. I spent the night at the Giants Causeway car park, which is part of the National Trust, and there wasn't a soul around, and I had a great night's sleep. And speaking of the National Trust, luckily I joined it before I came out here, and so far I've probably saved me money already, because it's about £60 to join, and there's loads of places that you can park and go see. For example, now I'm at a famous rope bridge. It's called Carricker Reed, I think it's called. It looks quite scary actually, but let's go have a look, see what it's like. You can't beat travelling. I absolutely love it. I've just met a guy back there who's a guide for the National Trust, and the people in general over here are absolutely brilliant, really friendly. And just as I was crossing the rope bridge, he got chatting, asking me my plans, and I told him I have no plans. So he would give me all sorts of tips where to go. He says, get yourself up to Donegal. I think he says that's the most northerly point in the whole of Ireland, but it's actually part of the south, if that makes any sense. And then from there he mentioned the Wild Western Way, I think he called it. So, well, I'm a bit wild and I'm on my way.